Welcome to EPG Pathshala. Our module for today is Module 16, Internet and Internet Tools. Internet has emerged of prime importance in today's life. Internet has changed a series of things in our living. There has been a drastic shift from the print information to the digital information. Internet has also helped in knowledge sharing, source of information and social networking. It helps people to gain new knowledge, know the world, understand it better and gain a lot of information. Internet helps in connecting the world all around, from the remotest areas to the farthest corners of the world. Our world is full of cobwebs with information moving from area to area. Internet has been a source of information for all of us. In this module today, we are going to learn more about Internet, its tools and how Internet is useful for us in our daily life. The learning outcomes for this lesson is to have an understanding of Internet, to be aware of the history of Internet, to be able to understand the working of the Internet, to be aware of the major Internet tools and services, to have an understanding of web browsers, to be able to comprehend the using of web browsers, to be able to comprehend the using of search tools, to be aware of the various meaning of citing online resources. What is Internet? The Internet is a worldwide network of computers making use of group of protocols called TCP/IP, that is Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol. This supports interconnection of a number of different computer networks. The Internet can be defined as the wired or wireless mode of communication through which one can receive, transmit information that can be used for single or multiple operations. The Internet in simple terms is a network of the interlinked computer networking worldwide, which is accessible to the general public. These interconnected computers work by transmitting data through a special type of packet switching which is called as the IP or the Internet Protocol. Uses of Internet. Internet is a very nice medium to connect with the outer world. People use it as a medium to connect with other people, sharing files, information, entertainment and lots of other activities. The few dominant reasons why people use the Internet are as follows. It is a major source of information. People browse Internet for information. They love to browse various search engines like Google, Yahoo to know many more important views. Social networking. Social networking is a good medium to communicate with friends and family members. There are many social networking sites like the Facebook, Twitter, which is highly used in connecting with people worldwide. Communication. Communication is another way to Internet to connect people with other various forms like the Gtalk, Skype, Yahoo Messenger. There are lots of other services through which people send messages. Transfer of files. People across, be it school students, college students, office staff, business offices, send files through the Internet. This is an essential part of their life. Current news. It is either latest news on sports update or people want to surf Internet to get live updates of any news. Websites like Rediff, other forms of information provide various news, current news to our daily life. Entertainment. Internet and entertainment are closely related. It could be in the form of watching videos in YouTube, playing live games or downloading movies that helps us in the form of entertainment. Internet transactions. Now, internet can save time and money of the people. The facility is known as the internet banking facility, through which people can deposit any bill, transfer money from one account to the other, and also make internet reservations. Marketing. Internet marketers make extensive use of internet to sell products. There are lots of social media enthusiasts who promote other products online through various social media sites. Online education. This is a fast and famous media developed in most of the growing countries. Online courses are available on the website like designing programs or subjects. Let's move on to internet and its history. In its infancy stage, the internet was originally conceived by the Department of Defense as a way to protect government communication systems in the event of military strike. The original network, dubbed ARPANET, Advanced Research Project Agency that developed it, evolved it into a communication channel across the contractors, military personnel and university researchers who were contributing to the ARPA project. The network employed a set of standard protocols to create an effective way for these people to communicate and share ideas with each other. ARPANET popularly continued to spread among researchers in the 1980s. Then, the National Science Foundation linked several high-speed computers took charge of what came to be known as the Internet. How does the Internet work? The Internet is a global collection of networks that links business, offices, educational institutions and people. Data is transferred from computers that have internet connectivity that provide centralized storage areas to computers that can access the contents of these storage areas. The data passes through the various communication lines. Each computer or device on a communication line has numeric address called an IP, that is Internet Protocol. This address and the text version of which is called a domain name. Every time you specify a domain name, a DNS, that is Domain Name System, server translates the domain name into its associated IP address so that data is routed to the correct computer. Internet can be accessed through an internet service provider, which could be an online service provider or a wireless service provider. An internet service provider, that is ISP, provides temporary internet connections to individuals and offices. An online service provider, that is OSP, also supplies internet access. It also provides variety of special content and services. A wireless service provider, that is WSP, provides wireless internet access to users with wireless modems. When we want to access a website that is available on a server in some place in the world, then we can connect using the internet access provider and type the website. The request will travel through the different computers in the network till it reaches the server you wish to access. The following picture gives a glimpse of the internet with several home computers connected to a server. Let's move on to the major internet tools and services. Internet is a worldwide collection of networks. The internet has different tools and services that are provided. The first one is email, voicemail, FTP, www, e-commerce, chat, search engines. Let's first take the email. Email is called as an electronic mail. The messages can be sent electronically over a network. For sending or receiving an email, the user must have an email address. Email address are given as username @ location. Voicemail. Initially, only text mails were being sent. If the voice information is to be sent or received, then the user has to send it as an attachment file. But nowadays, the new technology allows to send and receive the voice data directly through the internet as a voicemail. FTP, called as File Transfer Protocol. It is a fast application level TCP or IP protocol widely used for transferring both text-based messages and binary files to and from remote systems through the internet. Most of the people use FTP program for downloading the software on the internet. Next, e-commerce. Web technologies are playing a very important role in business. The websites are created to perform the business. Online trading is nowadays very important feature of the internet. It is also called as e-commerce. Next, search engine. It is used to search the required information over the internet. It is possible by getting the home pages or websites dedicated to the particular subject. www, that is World Wide Web. In the internet, different types of computers are connected to each other. These computers may have different operating systems. When the data is to be transferred in the internet, different types of computer are connected to each other. These computers have different operating systems. When the data is to be transformed from one computer to another computer, and if the operating system of both the computers are different, then both operating systems should understand the data format which is to be transferred. The www provides an interactive document and the software to access the data on any computer. Chat. It is an internet application using the program. The user needs to get connected in a chat, have to log in the chat room, get access in a particular chat room, find other user connected in a chat room, start chatting with the users connected in that room. There are different types of search engines on the type of search criteria for indexing pages and returning results. Size of the index, review of the page links, links with priorities, net tags, importance of pages are the categories for getting the different search approaches of the search engines. We now move on to web browsers. A web browser is a piece of software that acts as an interface between the user and the inner working of the internet. The browser contacts web browsers. A browser is a piece of software that acts as an interface between the user and the inner working of the internet. The browser contacts a web server and sends requests for information. It receives the information and then displays it on the user's computer. There are different types of browsers and all of them perform the same function, but many have specific features. Like example, we could have as Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla, etc. Example is Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla, etc. Using the web browser. Internet surfing or net surfing is the process of visiting different websites on the internet hosted by various companies, organizations, educational institutions, magazines, individuals and others. We have a snapshot of using the web browser. All web browsers are relatively similar, but the two most popular web browsers are Microsoft Internet Explorer and Mozilla Firefox. Open the web browser by double clicking on the icon on your desktop or right click the icon and choose Open. Once the browser is open, notice the address bar, which is the URL, that is website address, where you are located. To simply identify the address bar, it will be located at the top of the browser itself, and the URL in the address bar will usually begin with http www. Next, notice the tools that are surrounding the address bar. For example, there will usually be a page back and page forward button, usually indicated by a forward and backward arrow. There may be even a picture or icon that will stand for home page, which is the first web page that is viewed when the web browser is opened. Above the web browser's icon, a series of help menus such as File, Edit, View, History, Bookmarks or Favorites, as well as Tools and Help. All of these menus are placed. For example, clicking once on Bookmarks or Favorites will show you a list of all the websites that you have placed in your favorite list. Next, in the address bar, which is located at the top of the web browser, type in the full URL of the website you would like to go. In this example, we will type in http://www.google.com. After you have typed in the full URL, either press enter on the keyboard or click on the arrow icon or go button located at the very right end of the address bar. After you have done that, the website should appear on your web browser's screen. We next move on to using the search tool. The search tool helps in finding the information by contacting the server and sending a copy of the requested item, closes the connection and waits for the next connection. The use of search tool can be seen as below. First, you will need to open Internet Explorer. Then enter www.google.com in the address bar. Here is what www.google.com looks like. To conduct the search, point and click your mouse in the search text box. Type in the text box the words or the word you would like to search. Then point and click your mouse on the Google search button below the search text box. As an example, the word flowers was entered into the Google text box, and after clicking on the Google search button, these are the results. Every phrase in either blue with an underline may be clicked on to visit this particular site. These are hyperlinks to websites. The websites deemed most fitting for the search are found at the near the top of the list. There are also paid sponsors found at the top, shaded and to the right of the screen, that you may visit if you wish. You can actually see the web addresses in the green text. In addition, notice the results area. These results are found on the top right of the page. It would be impossible to go through all these pages. So, you will need to learn ways to reduce the amount of results. To continue reviewing the search result pages, scroll to the bottom of the Google page until you see. Click on the number 2 or on the blue arrow to the right to continue through the search results. Go to Google. You can go directly to google.com by typing http://google.com into your web browser. That will take you to the main Google website. Enter your search terms. To conduct the search, point and click your mouse in the search text box. Type in the text with the words or word you wish to like to search. Then point and click your mouse on the Google search button below the search text box. As an example, the word flowers was entered into the Google text box, and after clicking on the Google search button, these are the results. Preview your answer. As you review results, you will wonder if some of the listed sites are the best answer to what you are looking for. Google provides a way to quickly check on this. It is called Google Instant Previews. Next to the web page listings, you will see a magnifying glass symbol appear. Click on this and you will make a preview of the page for that listing. Refine your Google search. Google does not know exactly what you want. When you enter a search, so that results you get are the best guess. There are ways you can help it make better. For one, Google provides a variety of ways to refine your searches. To narrow them down, you can get back just video answers, restrict results by date, explore answers by browsing through a wonder wheel of suggestions or simple review of the related searches. It may list among your results, like these examples from a search for DVD players. For a comprehensive guide to many options that Google offers for refining your results, see the example below. There are also special commands that you can use when entering the search words. The results that will show on your page that are deemed to have those exact words on them in that exact order or be relevant to those exact words in other ways. We now move on to citing online resources. Citing of resources is very important process in writing a research paper. This enables the readers of the articles to know the resource that you have checked while preparing the research article. When one cites the resources, it provides an open platform for others to check the accuracy of the content that has been mentioned in the article. It also helps others to read through the article to arrive at the rationale behind writing the research paper. There are several guidelines and styles for citing works correctly. There is no single uniform style that can be adopted or is appropriate in every case. The same situation exists for citing resources that appear in print. You may be expected to follow the APA or MLA style. There is a difference in citing resources taken from the web, books, articles, journals, etc. There is no common agreement of all the details of a citation for information found on the internet. The general form of a citation include the name of the author, the title of the work, the date of the information was last revived, the date of the information was accessed, and the URL. The date the information was accessed is included because it is relatively easy to modify information on the web, and the information available through a URL sometime in the future may not be the same as it was when accessed. Internet Information Resources Citation and Style Manuals, APA, that is American Psychological Association. This format is based on APA's Publication Manual 5th edition. APA electronic reference is http://www.apastyle.org. MLA Style Guides, Modern Language Association Style Guides. The reference is http://www.mla.org-style. So, today we have learned how internet is useful in today's life, how internet is useful to gain information, knowledge sharing and for social networking. We have also seen the history of internet and the various internet tools and services. The tools helps us in data transfer, file sharing, information, entertainment and all kinds of views for knowledge sharing. Internet is also useful for us in our daily life to gain information, to have an understanding of the world. We have also seen the use of web browsers, how to search information on the net, and with the information we have also learned to cite online resources. These online resources have to be cited well so that the authenticity of the article is well reviewed.